The Allen County Sheriff's Department's gun range is temporarily closed after a woman living in a nearby neighborhood was hit by what may have been a bullet. News Channel 15's Gina Glaros joins us now with that story.
Heather, I spoke to the victim's father. He says she was hit in the ankle, has been released from the hospital, and is doing fine. But authorities say the circumstances could have been worse.
New Haven police were first called to the Cedarwood Trails neighborhood yesterday around 11:30 for a report of vehicle damage.
When the officer made the scene, he realized that the window was shattered and there was a bullet inside of the car.
Around the same time, a woman walking on the way back to her home with her sons was hit.
She did report hearing a pop noise, which in her mind could have been anything from fireworks or it could have been a gunshot wound. She remembers, feeling the injury and a burning sensation to her leg. Didn't know what it was at the time.
New Haven's police chief says an investigation is underway, but that it's likely it was a bullet that hit the woman. Sheriff Dave Gladio confirms there was an Indiana SWAT Officers Association conference in town and officers were firing around that time. But this isn't an isolated incident. Back in 2011, a couple of bullets in at least one hole were found inside this neighborhood. The range of the shots are about half a mile. The neighborhood sits further from the outdoor gun range, about 7/10 of a mile away.
It's pretty scary because I have a 2-year-old that likes to run around and play, and it's kind of scary knowing that bullets could just go anywhere.
Some changes were made then, but investigation is underway to see what else has to be done.
There's a lot of residents that are close by. It is heavily populated, and you think about how things could have turned out, and it's unfortunate, upsetting that it happened, but we realize it could have been a lot worse, and we're very thankful for that.
The sheriff says the type of round that was found in the neighborhood was one from a rifle range. Now, he says his #1 priority is safety, and depending on the investigation and whether they find it's a structural problem or an issue of misuse, he says it'll be fixed.
Okay, thank you, Gina.